you should care enough about your colleagues. And if you don't believe in that, if you don't believe that we should have safety, if you don't believe that this is a true health crisis where 400,000 people in this country have lost their lives, if you will not honor that and respect those families and respect the people in your community, 750,000 that you are supposed to protect, that you are supposed to serve and represent. If you won't do that, then let go of this job. It is not for you.
That woman, Congresswoman Bush, is moving her office away from her Republican colleague, the QAnon Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, citing the safety of her staff. The two of them got into a heated exchange earlier this month as Greene live streamed herself, of course, walking through a Capitol tunnel. It was about the wearing of masks. It's yet another indication of the heightened tension on the Hill. Politico sums it up this way. Some House lawmakers are privately refusing to work with each other, they write. Others are afraid to be in the same room. Two members almost got into a fistfight on the floor. Speaker of the House is warning that the enemy is within. Forget Joe Biden's calls for unity. Members of Congress couldn't be further divided. There's that divided word again. Well, for more, we are happy to welcome back to the broadcast Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, Democrat of Washington State. She happens to be the chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus and sits importantly on both the House Education, more on that in a bit, and Judiciary Committees. Congresswoman, it's hard to know where to begin. Thank you for being with us, first of all. What are your thoughts about having seated on your Education Committee a woman who, for starters, believes a Jewish-funded space laser started the largest fire to your south in California history?
Brian, it is stunning, absolutely stunning, that Republicans would seat Marjorie Taylor Greene on the Education Committee, given exactly that view of Jewish funded lasers being the cause of wildfires, but equally stunning that this is a woman who believes that Newtown and Parkland, the shootings, were staged. And the insult to those families is difficult to describe. But even more than that, Brian, and I think this is what your last panel was getting at, this isn't just about Marjorie Taylor Greene. This is about the Republican Party. This is about the Republican leadership. And Marjorie Taylor Greene represents what I have come to believe are three fundamental truths about where the Republican Party is today. Number one, she epitomizes radicalization in clear, broad daylight. That is the conspiracy theories. That is the violent extremist groups that she is associated with. She is the epitome of all of that, but proudly and in open daylight. Second, she epitomizes the discarding of democracy for the big lie. The big lie, of course, being the election, being thrown or being fraudulent, that she and other Republicans have ascribed to, and also the big lie about exactly what is happening in this country. Whatever issue you look at, there is a lie being told about what is actually happening in this country. And then third, she represents what the Republican Party has become, a one-man cult. This is not a party of principles anymore. This is a party of one person. If you look at what the Arizona Republican Party did, they censured Jeff Flake, Cindy McCain, and Governor Ducey. Why? Because they were not loyal enough to Donald Trump. This is a party that had an opportunity after the insurrection to take a different tack, but they didn't. 2/3 of Republicans in the House voted to continue to overturn the election in spite of the most violent attack on the United States Capitol since the War of 1812. So the question is not whether Marjorie Taylor Greene should be in Congress or anywhere near it. I believe firmly she should not. The question is, what are Republicans doing about it? And so far, the answer is pretty darn silent.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.